is a whisper phone. I created this. What did I use to do it? I intend to use this to teach sight words, because I've noticed from the morning meeting the children can still not spell some of the sight words. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I am Blessing and this is Classical Creativity YouTube channel, where we talk about everything organization, creativity and using the 21st century instruction strategies to instruct. So if you're a teacher or a mom, these days mommies are teachers, and you intend to inspire creativity to transform lives, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. And if you also want to join my email list, kindly click the link in the description of this video. And be sure to get emails from me whenever there is maybe a resource or a new video. Alright, so I want to show you an update to my class organization in case if you want to add maybe one or two things to your class. You can easily do that. So I'm going to flip this camera now and show you what I have going on. I'm also going to show you what I planned for my guided reading, which I have already started. In fact, when we were virtual teaching, I was able to do virtual guided reading. If you want me to explain how I did it, just let me know in the comment section of this video. I'll be sure to make a video on that, so that in case if you are still virtual teaching, you can easily do guided reading. It's something doable. I am going to flip this camera to show you what we've done today, and then my plans come next week. Let's go. Alright, so here is an update to my class display. I was able to create the level, voice level, and put above it. Please don't judge me. This is just a rough work. I know that it's not straight, but I'm going to figure it out. And then my sticker date plus what we have on Monday. I was able to create the label for today. We have on Monday guided reading, creative writing, because we are going to be doing writers workshop in order to complete our explanation writing. And then for math, we are going to be doing addition and subtraction. We are still doing number and place value unit. Then for spelling, we are still talking about air sound, which has 3 different ways of spelling. We have the A-R-E, we have the A-I-R, and the E-A-R spelling pattern. So I'm going to be updating my board with the targets for all these subjects I'll be teaching on Monday. Then for IPC and reasoning, we are also going to be doing that as well. Guys, look at what we did. We were able to rate the 2 main characters in the book we are reading right now. We looked at some of the intrinsic and extrinsic characteristics, and we looked at some of the events that took place in the story. So I was able to get the pictures of these 2 main characters, and the children are really loving the story we are reading right now. They came up with this as we read. I'm going to be wiping off the board, then I'll remove these 2 main characters and file them away, because we are done with it for today. We shall be revisiting this again after next week, because I just heard that we have 3 days learning next week. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to file it away, and then I'll put up the guided reading rules that we created the first week we resumed in person before we do our guided reading on Monday. So watch me do it. Guys, do you remember this? It works wonders. Give it a try. Unfortunately, my board is not magnetic. I still use glue tag to hold stuff on it. I believe that before the end of this academic year, hopefully, I'm not sure, it might be changed to a magnetic board. And That would be so good. So I can't wait to have it. So as a class, I and the children came up with these rules for our guided reading, because it tends to be chaotic at the beginning, but once they master everything, they will be used to it and it will go on smoothly. All right, so here on my mat I have this book rack. The children will be collecting books for those who will be reading on their own. I have 3 reading groups. One group will be reading with me, and the books that we are going to be reading are here in the book rack. And I also have the other group read to self. They will be reading to themselves. And then the last group, they will be working on their comprehension skills. I intend to have one group reading with me, the other group working on comprehension work, and then the last group working on their grammar skills. Unfortunately, I was unable to print off the material they will be using for the grammar skills. I'm going to be showing you some of the materials I intend to use. I'm going to be using books from this book rack. Okay guys, I have this gold display stand. I intend to use this to teach sight words, because I've noticed from the morning meeting that we've had severally, the children can still not spell some of the sight words. So I intend to use this to display the picture of the word, and then maybe 2 or 3 words, but I'm going to start with 1 to get the children to practice spelling the words. We've done the dictionary skills so that they can easily figure out the meaning, but I can also explain the meaning or bring in that skill as well, getting them to find the meaning by themselves. So I'll be using this on Monday. At the beginning of this academic year, during my first assessment before the virtual guided reading, I noticed that some children were unable to read, but with subsequent practice and reading, guided reading, all my children right now can read, but they are not on the same level anyway. So there's no need for me to use the alphabet single letter sounds. So if you are teaching maybe elementary 1, kindergarten, can use this as well to just go through all the single letter sounds before you begin to teach your guided reading every morning, or depending on the number of days you have it on your timetable. Then as the children are reading, I will be pulling up the reading strategies that I was able to use last year anyway, but this year we were unable to start with in-person learning, so I had to keep this. But right now the children are in person. I'm going to be using this just to get them to practice all the reading strategies that I have. For example, stretchy snake, slowly stretch each letter sound to make the word. In case if they are trying to pronounce a word and it's so difficult for them to do that, they will use this strategy called stretchy snake. If you have a word like sheep, they can say sheep. Now I will ask them to blend it. They will now say sheep, as if the word is on a slide and it's sliding down. When you get to the last one, it will just end it there. So when the children stretch it to pronounce the word, you will tell them to be a bit faster. They will say sheep, and then sheep, they will say sheep. Okay, so this is exactly how I was teaching this when we were in person, but ever since we went virtual, I had to keep these strategies. There are about 8 of them. I also have chunky monkey, when they break the word into chunks. For example, at, at. They have mat. Okay, at, mat. I also have another one that says flippy dolphin. If they come across long vowel sound and they are not sure of how to pronounce the word, so I will tell them to use flippy dolphins. I'm going to be using this on Monday, all the reading strategy cards. One other thing I want to show you guys before I leave for today is a creation I made when I was in year 1 that really skyrocketed the reading level of my children to, in fact, to the highest level, if I may put it that way. This is a whisper phone. I created this. What did I use to do it? I don't know whether you guys have seen a plumber's shop. You've gone to a plumber's shop. You notice that they have, this is what they call angle. I'm not sure, but that's just what I think it is called. I had to buy 2 for each whisper phone. I then measured the pipe. Okay, it's just like this. You can even detach it. It's detachable. So I was able to cut the pipes to this size, and then, you know, a rough work, and then I inserted it into this, so just like this, okay, so that the children can easily use it to read, in order to control this noise in the class. Because when you start doing guided reading, you notice that your class will tend to be noisy. That's why you have to model it, and the whole class, your class, come up with rules that will guide guided reading. Not only guided reading, every other teaching, guided teaching, okay? I am not saying that the children, the class will be as quiet as the graveyard, no, but it will reduce to the barest minimum the noise they make. So here I have the whisper phone. Please guys, if you want to make this and you're not sure on how to make it, leave me a comment in the comment section of this video. I'll be sure to explain or show you, or even create more, because I still need more. Some teachers borrowed some and I can't really find them, so I might do a video creating more, so that you can have an idea and you can now get it for yourself. Even the measurements I use for making this is how it works. They will put one end over their ear, and then they will take this other one over their mouth. Hello, hello. As they are using it, they will hear themselves, and they will be able to hear how they pronounce the words. Okay, so try this. It works wonders. So I have a basket full of my whisper phone. Okay, so you can give it a try. Thank you for watching up to the end of this video. If you intend to know more about how I instruct, you can equally leave me a comment in the comment section of this video. I'll be sure to do a video on that. If you are virtually teaching or hybrid teaching, or you are teaching in person, also let me know in the comment section of this video. If you intend to teach your child how to read, I have a video linked to the description of this video. Go ahead and watch it, so that you can start teaching your child. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do well to click the red button below this video. I am Blessing, and this is Classical Creativity YouTube channel, where we talk about everything organization, creativity, and using the 21st century instruction strategies to teach. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also share with your teacher friends. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. If nobody told you, you are a great teacher. I can't wait to catch you in the next video. Subscribe so that I can see you there. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.